Yeah, today we got cop calls 911 after discovering son's horrific secret. Let's get it.
She was just taking a jog and somebody just drove off the side of the road and purposely hit her.
Oh,
Poor kid.
damn.
Think she felt it.
Looks like she had a kid too.
Oh my
What?
God!
Damn.
Where's the son of a?
When a woman out
R.I.P.
for a
R.I.P. R.I.P.
jog is struck and killed in broad daylight, Arizona deputies scramble to find the truck that fled the scene.
Damn, he fled the scene.
Desperate search for the perpetrator takes a shocking turn when they receive a phone call no one saw coming.
Y'all gotta be careful.
But everyone's going to know anyways. I'm a lieutenant with Phoenix PD. It's my son.
That's the guy
What?
who did it.
A Lieutenant PD's son ran over. Damn.
That's the guy who did it.
We know he's not getting any time.
The following is based on official police
Y'all gotta be
records, and the
careful,
footage has
man.
never been seen
Y'all
before
gotta be careful.
until now. On the morning of February 24th,
Crazy now. Because if you die, somebody kills you, they ain't going to jail for a while. Shit's crazy if they run your shit. Depends on the connections. That's the crazy part.
2024,
crazy
dispatchers receive an
Sad.
urgent 911 call.
I just witnessed a hit and run, and this lady needs.
It's like, so you're telling me if I die right now and the person gets 4 years, my life was only worth 4 more years? But what if I live to see like 50 if that person didn't kill me? But you only gave that person 4 years? That shit is crazy to me.
An ambulance immediately. The vehicle just drove off. It was a Ford F-250, Ford Super Duty. The woman was just running along the side of the road, and the guy just drove and hit her for no reason at all.
Okay, so she was walking?
Okay, thank you. She was just taking a jog, and somebody just drove off the side of the road and purposely hit her.
The fuck?
Missed it in my rear view mirror. I don't know if this truck is coming back. I think he's coming back. I think the guy's coming back. He drove west, and he came back to the scene, but he's still in his truck, and he looks like he's going to drive away, but I don't know what he's doing.
Is she conscious?
No.
I don't think so. But I think
She got hit by a truck. There's no way.
breathing. That's the guy who did it. That's the guy who did it.
A Maricopa County deputy arrives as the caller points to the suspect's vehicle, but it once again turns and flees the scene.
Bruh.
With the deputy unable to leave the victim's side, a civilian volunteers to follow the suspect, but quickly loses sight of them. Though the deputy attempts to help the victim, the woman shows no sign of life. At 10:02 a.m., she's pronounced deceased.
Damn.
As backup arrives, they work to locate some form of identification, but find only her cell phone.
Poor kid. I don't think she felt it.
Looks like she had a kid too.
Damn.
Scattered along the roadway are her white earbuds, glasses,
What? Fuck.
pieces of a headlight.
Hell nah, bro.
Her
What
shoes
the hell?
thrown
She
from her
went
feet,
for a
with
run.
one lying more than 70 feet from the other. A brutal indication of how violently she was struck.
Hey, just letting you know, and let Sergeant.
You know it's a bad crash when the person's feet are knocked off their feet. That's bad. Like, that's bad.
There's a possible next of kin over by his grant. He said that the wife and mom
Got
were
hit
out
so hard their
running,
fucking shoes came off.
and they
That
can't
shit's
get a hold of her.
crazy.
So
The man provides
RP.
the phone number for his wife, 43-year-old Lisa Mancuso. A deputy calls it.
Damn, she was
and
only
in a
43?
Tragic confirmation, the victim's phone rings.
Damn.
It isn't long before another family. Tragic confirmation, the victim's phone rings.
Damn. Yeah, called it
It
right
isn't
there
long
too.
before another family member arrives at the scene.
Damn.
Yeah, what's going on, officer? My son just called me. He's crying and everything.
Uh-oh.
Right here.
he lives on the other side.
He lives right
Oh, yeah, he knows.
there.
You're gonna have to go down to Galvin, up Central to get there.
Is somebody hit by a car or something?
They will be able to fill you in.
The man is
Damn, man.
Lisa's father-in-law. He rushes to her home where deputies are speaking with Lisa's husband and young son. Their emotions
Aw,
spill
man.
over as they learn the cause of her death.
Oh my God! Oh. Where's the son of a?
Looking for him.
Hit and run? care
That's
of. Is it?
correct. And the crazy part is, the person who did it, depending on their connections, isn't gonna get a lot of
You
time.
know what?
No words
We
for it.
complaining about a stop sign here. You know, this is ridiculous. They go 8 miles an hour down this road. I know you guys are spread thin. I realize that.
You have every reason to be upset. So,
That sucks.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I know you.
That's sad.
No, just what would pass the house.
Lisa's husband Stephen attempts to pull up their security footage, while friends and family try to comfort the young boy who has just lost his mother.
Bro, you know how mad I'd be? Hell nah. Hell nah, bro. I'll be so fucking pissed.
I'm just in utter shock right now. Like, I can't even think of it.
Overcome with emotion, Stephen takes his
My life would be dedicated to getting revenge for my mom.
inside the
I
home
kid
for
you
a
not.
break, while his
There's
father
no way.
stays outside with deputies.
There's no way,
How
bro.
bad is Lisa looking?
That sucks.
Bad?
I mean, no, I wouldn't recommend seeing her right now. How's that? That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, this is going to be devastating for him and his son.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Lisa there?
Yeah, sir. I'm sorry to say it is, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, her poor son.
Back at the scene, deputies gather
Sucks.
statements from witnesses.
I noticed this woman in black, workout clothes, if you will, jogging.
Okay.
She wasn't anywhere near the damn ring. My own personal opinion,
Right.
not seeing the details,
Right.
as far off as she was,
Right.
and shame on me for saying this, there had to have been intent.
Oh,
The 911 caller who saw the tragedy unfold in his
I wonder
rearview
why that
mirror
dude did that. What
also
the
told
fuck?
dispatchers the incident looked very intentional, but deputies aren't quite certain that's the case.
Wow. So originally he said it looked intentional,
Okay.
but then when I asked him about did the vehicle like abruptly turn into it, and he said no, it was just a gradual, kind of went over like 692 or just distracted or something.
He was probably distracted. He wasn't paying
But
attention.
You leave.
He did leave.
Maybe big truck. Yeah. Call it play dumb.
Yep.
You came back.
He came back. If you thought
He
I
knew.
just hit a box in the road.
Yeah.
According to witnesses,
He
the
hit
truck
some.
ultimately made
He
two
knew he hit
U-turns
something.
near the crash site before fleeing the scene for a final time. While the cameras at Lisa's house weren't working, investigators obtained a clear view of the truck just before impact.
Oh, hell nah. That's a big truck. You got me messed up. There's no way you're surviving. No. R.I.P. Lisa. Damn. Damn, bro. Shit. Can you imagine that being the last thing you see, like, before you... Oh. See a truck coming at you full speed, not even stopping. Oh, my God. R.I.P.
a nearby residence. The 911 caller's
That's fucking
SUV
crazy.
passes the home, followed moments later by the suspect's truck after rolling through a stop sign. The collision itself
Dude.
happens off camera,
No.
but the sound of the impact is fully captured.
No, you can hear the impact? That's how you know that. And he hit a person. He didn't hit no wall, nothing. Watch.
Despite
Woo!
footage of the truck and several witnesses, investigators are only able to get a partial license plate. Once images of the vehicle begin circulating on social media,
R.I.P.
deputies receive a shocking phone call they never expected.
It's the lieutenant's police
Sheriff's office,
cop.
how may I help you?
Hi, my name is Ben Moore, and I need to have a deputy dispatched out to me.
Uh-oh.
Person that drove my son's truck last night, drove him home, hit a gal on Cloud Road and Central, and
So somebody drove his friend home and, they're going to have somebody take the fault. Nah.
I just found out about it, so I was calling to see if they could come to my house.
Is your son there?
He's here. Yeah, he's here with me.
Yep.
And just so you know, I'm a lieutenant with Phoenix. I'm not asking for favoritism, but everyone's going to know anyways.
Okay.
I'm a lieutenant with Phoenix PD. It's my son.
Lieutenant Moore's message is relayed
Uh-oh.
to a Maricopa deputy, who reaches out to him urgently for more details.
All
fire?
Yes, I started getting phone calls. It's the only reason I even knew. So I went outside, I looked, there was damage on the front of the vehicle. And so I went inside and asked my son. His buddy called me immediately because he had seen the pictures online.
Right.
Dumbass.
And said he was at breakfast. That kid's on the way here right now.
Okay.
The one that was at breakfast with him this morning.
Yes, sir.
That friend says that the girl he was on a date with was driving the truck.
Where is the vehicle?
So who's driving the truck? There were so many people that were driving the they're fucking lying.
Currently located?
It's where he normally parks it, on the side of my house.
Okay.
It's on the side of the house.
Damn, there's no damage to the truck. That's crazy. They cleaned it.
Was he in the vehicle?
There had to have been blood on that truck. There had to be.
Crash happened?
They cleaned it.
He doesn't know he was.
There's no way. I get that. There's no damage to the truck at all. There's just a little dent. There had to have been like some type of like blood. No, there's no way.
On the side of the house.
Was he in the vehicle when the crash happened?
They knew they had like something.
He doesn't know he was passed out.
Just cleaned
Okay,
it.
I understand. Does he know who was
Fucking
in
liars.
the vehicle?
Yes, he does.
The deputy obtains his address and lets him know he needs to come speak with him in person.
And like I said, there's nobody delayed reporting. I didn't know anything about it.
No, I don't
I
even.
started getting phone calls, and he was passed out in his bed
Yeah.
for as long as I can remember. So I don't know
Thank you.
times, but I'm just saying. So nobody was sitting here trying not to call you or anything.
No, I am very grateful for you putting the pieces together, sir.
Shut
Thank
the
you.
fuck
And
up.
thank you for your son for coming.
Shut the fuck up.
So
Stupid ass.
Jacob Moore
Oh.
arrives. Lieutenant Moore greets him in the.
I think you'd call for your son too. So I'm
Absolutely.
you know what I mean.
When he arrives, Lieutenant
Oh.
Moore greets him in the driveway, along with his son, 20-year-old Jacob Moore.
So we're gonna do the initial.
Jacob was drunk.
Just get here, and then we're just gonna kind of.
Jacob was for sure drunk.
down until the detectives.
I'll tell you
are
that
done
right
over
now.
there,
Oh yeah, I ran
And
our
Jacob was
fatality
driving.
squad at Phoenix for 4 years. So I've been a lieutenant for Phoenix for a long time, and this is one of the witnesses at the restaurant.
Hi. Hi.
Jackson.
Okay.
And they went to pick up another witness
Okay.
that was at the restaurant to bring him here.
Just breathe, dude.
He's a fucking idiot.
You don't worry about it. That's the big thing. Dad'll tell you. If it wasn't you,
That's still fucked up. You left the scene and you didn't call. You didn't even tell nobody. What do you mean, bro? Like, they're trying to excuse this shit? The fuck you mean? He left the scene, didn't call nobody. He had to wait until the photo got out. And then people started calling his dad. And his dad asked his son. Then his son stepped up and said, yeah, I did it. Dude's a fucking dick.
I get up. Other things are gonna happen, but
He doesn't.
Fuck that
He's a
guy.
young kid. He's never dealt with
I
this
know.
before, so
I know.
he's just sad at how it's going to affect me. So I told him.
I don't
love
give
you.
a fuck.
I would be here regardless of that.
While waiting for detectives to finish surveying the crime
He's a
scene,
fucking idiot.
Lieutenant Moore leads the deputy to the truck.
They cleaned that truck, bro, for sure. There's no way.
You can see, I didn't touch it, so you can see the body fluid. I'm sure that's what that is. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But this, I thought it was weird because right back, I was about to weld the back gate. And I came over here and went through the garage to get something. I'm like, why is this truck over here? It's never parked over here. And it's weird. So, strange. But, so.
Now you know why.
Unfortunately,
Your
crud
son
happened.
killed somebody. Or he wasn't the passenger while somebody drove and killed somebody, but didn't want to say nothing and then drove off the scene, but then came back and then allegedly.
Fix them.
The deputy quickly snaps photos of the truck and the damage to the front left
This shit's
headlight.
crazy.
As another deputy arrives on scene, they learn the female Jacob claims was driving his truck is named Jenica.
Do you know, has anyone got a hold of Jenica yet?
He tried to call her because, I was freaking
She's
out
scared.
to you, and I know your camera's on. Yep. Hi. Hello. I wear one.
This dude's annoying right here. This guy right here? Fuck this guy.
Work too. So, I go, I need her name, and he's like, he was kind of a dazed. I woke him up. He was passed out, and it took him a little bit to know what was going on. He was just tired.
Right.
And so I woke him up, and he tried to call her.
Right.
And she didn't answer the phone.
Okay.
And so it's some girl he met that he went on a date with.
Yeah.
So
When did
I've never even met this girl.
When
I don't
did
know
that
who
date
she
start?
is.
Do you think it started this morning, or was
What's
it
that?
the date? Was it this morning?
I have
Bro,
not
these
started.
guys
I-
are...
Though Jake
These guys lie so bad. You
Isn't
can
willing to
tell. He's a cop. You can tell he's lying, bro. I could tell he's lying. He's lying so bad because he's like a cop. So the way he's lying is just he's so jittery. He can't even lie. He's not even able to lie because he's a cop. Bro, come on, bro. We know you're lying.
Speak to investigate
All this
without his
extra talking, all this. I don't even know. I just met her last night. I mean, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I mean, you're lying. You're fucking lying.
lawyer present. His friend Jackson, who was with him this morning, agrees to answer questions. According to him, it wasn't a date, but rather a get-together involving multiple friends. After a long night out, the entire group went to a cafe called Heart and Soul.
We were there, ate breakfast, had some drinks.
Okay.
And
when you say drinks,
I was drinking.
Oh, yep, of course. I told you they were drunk.
They were at their own table. They were drinking too.
Okay. Drinking what? Orange juice, water?
Screwdrivers.
Okay.
So vodka orange juice. But,
Kyle, another friend who was with them this morning at the cafe, also arrives and agrees to answer questions.
Where'd this morning start?
We went to breakfast at Heart and Soul, but to be honest with you, I wasn't paying any attention to what was going on there.
How'd you get to Heart and Soul?
I had some chick driving me, and to be honest, I don't even know her name.
Oh, okay.
She drove my truck.
She drove your truck. Did she pick you up in your truck or come to your house first?
Yes, we picked my truck up, and then she drove me there.
All right. So
we came from, I'm sorry, I don't even know where the hell I was.
we were at some house in Peoria or some shit.
Yes. We came from there.
Yeah.
We went to my truck, and then we took my truck to Heart and Soul.
Got it.
She drove back.
And you don't know her name?
I don't.
She just was acting as your DD?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know her name at all? Any nickname, first name, internet? Is she a friend of yours online?
I don't even think I met her before last night, but she was.
But she's got the keys to your car.
But she was so.
Come on. He's lying. You see what? Come on.
A very trusting man.
They're trying to cover this up, bro.
By Kyle's
trying to
account,
cover this
neither
up.
of the intoxicated boys drove their trucks.
Yeah, they're trying to cover
instead
this
relying on two girls, Jenica and another female, who will soon be located and questioned. Meanwhile,
cover-up.
Lieutenant Moore hands over his
That's
home camera
crazy.
system,
Suck.
hoping it may show evidence that Jenica was the one who dropped Jacob off at home this morning.
I just feel bad for this lady. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
I've
rough.
done so many of those notifications.
Were you vehicle
heartbreaking.
crimes as well?
I ran our vehicular crimes for almost 4 years, 3 years.
We don't care. We don't care about your fucking background. We get it, bro. You're a lieutenant PD officer. We fucking got it. It's fucking annoying.
Investigators later located
Try to use
Micah,
that, like,
the girl
to
who
talk.
acted as Kyle's designated driver.
Nah,
from
bro, I know what they're
Heart and
doing.
Soul Cafe. She explains that Jenica is her roommate and confirms the two were at the cafe with the boys that morning.
But they weren't driving.
Jen was driving and I was also driving. And then
So you're driving whose vehicle?
I was driving Kyle's.
Alright.
And Jenica was driving Jacob's.
By her account, Jenica didn't drive Jacob home, but
I
rather
told you.
to Kyle's house.
Let me backtrack a little bit. You guys get to Kyle's. What happens after that?
We get to Kyle's, we park the pickups, and we said goodbye to both of them, and we got in my car, and I drove back to campus with Jen.
So Jen was in your vehicle.
Yes.
Jacob and
You
Kyle.
just casually hit something, not even go back, not think about it twice, and then just dip off. That shit's crazy to me.
Kyle's house, is that correct?
I believe so, unless they left after that, I'm not sure.
Micah explains she and Jenica have been with the boys since
It's like
the
that
night
one
prior,
movie.
but struggles to recall
I
specific
forgot what it,
times.
I think it's the summer. I think I remember what you did that summer when like a group of teens go on literally on like a party. They drink and drive. They end up hitting somebody and they try to, forget about it.
Locations. Her lack
Shit's
of
crazy.
certainty prompts the detective to interrupt the interview with a pointed question.
Alright. So I'm gonna ask you flat out. Are you covering for anyone?
Yes.
No, I have no idea what's happening.
So do you understand the severity of this?
I do, yes.
Someone lost their life.
Yes, I know.
Alright.
If I knew about it, I would say something. Like, I want to be in law enforcement.
Oh. We got the wrong person wanting to be in law enforcement. The people that are trying to cover shit up. That shit's crazy. It's always the people that it's always people that are the worst type of people that want to be in law. That's just crazy. I mean,
After I get out of college, like, I'm a justice studies major. Like,
By all means, have at it, girl. Have at
To
it.
piece together exactly what happened after
Because this is
leaving
going to
the
follow you
cafe,
forever.
investigators will need to speak with Jenica. They prepare to follow Micah to her college dorms, where she believes
They're always
Jenica
going to
will
ask
be.
you about
I
this.
honestly, I know exactly how that family is feeling right now.
Oh, now she's crying because she knows she's not. You see the type of. Nah. Maybe I'm just too, like, I don't know. But I see right through this shit, bro. She's crying because she's trying to throw them off because they asked her if she knows for real. And she does know what happened. She is trying to cover up. But she's trying to throw them off by crying, by playing victim, by trying. Come. Maybe I don't know.
I lost my dad a few years ago.
It's fucking lie. Okay, nobody brought that up. Nobody's asking you about your dad. We didn't even talk about your dad. All of a sudden, you're talking about your dad because we brought. Bullshit. Bullshit.
It just breaks my heart.
Yeah, bullshit.
At the dorms, Jenica admits to being at the cafe with the group and shares that Jacob and Kyle were intoxicated.
But they were the ones driving.
Once they left, she confirms that Micah drove Kyle's truck and she
But
drove
Jacob. Oh, never mind.
with plans to meet at a friend's house. But what she says happened next changes everything.
Oh, here we go.
We were driving on like a freeway. He was like, "You missed the turn, like you didn't tell me." He's like, "You missed the turn, let me drive." And he started like yelling.
Oh!
And he was like,
I
"Okay,
told
Dad,
you.
Let me drive." And I was like, "You know what? I don't want to be in this vehicle. Like, I don't want to be driving with you yelling at me." And he was like,
I told you.
for me. And so I pulled over. So he drove there.
After switching seats with Jacob and
I'm assuming she hit the girl. This is what I'm assuming. That girl hit that girl. And then, because the person said that they turned it back around. I think that once she hit him, he was like, "You missed a turn, you missed a turn." They didn't even realize that they hit the dude, that they hit the girl. And then that's when they switched, and then they turned back.
arriving at the friend's house, Jenica claims that Jacob didn't want to stay, as he was tired and just wanted to go home. According to her account, he drove away alone, leaving her in the driveway.
Oh.
So, about 10 o'clock.
Oh, never mind.
A woman was jogging on Cloud Road, was run down by a gray Ford F-250 and killed.
Ooh.
Registered owner happens to be a police officer.
Yep.
I don't remember how he got there, but he claims that you were driving.
Oh.
And that you were driving that truck, and he wasn't.
During the hit?
Basically, yes.
It's looking like they're trying to place you behind the wheel when that woman was struck and killed.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Thankfully, investigators wouldn't need to rely on hazy accounts, as video evidence would clearly show who was driving the truck just before Lisa Mancuso was struck and killed.
Yikes! They got video footage of you, dumbass.
Just
Your own
after
video
8 a.m.
footage
on February 24th,
that you provided.
Surveillance videos captured Jacob and Kyle arriving at Heart and Soul Cafe. Jacob can be seen dragging his feet, swaying off
Oh yeah,
balance,
Jacob was fucked up.
and showing signs of impairment.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
Minutes later, Jenica and Micah join the boys and sit at their table, and they're served alcoholic drinks. One friend, who wasn't with the group but seated in the bar area with Jackson, answers a serious question.
Who purchased the liquor? Because you guys are underage.
I did.
Oh, they're underage?
You did? Yeah. Okay.
Bruh, no, they're fucking stupid.
Were they asking for ID, or you just go in there and...
No, never asked.
As their waitress
I mean, they look
explains,
pretty old to me.
Kyle and Jacob were
I think they
both
look older than me. I mean, I'm
increasingly
23.
showing signs of intoxication.
They were just being
They all look
obnoxious,
older than me by a lot. That
they
shit's
were
crazy. And they're
sitting there
underage?
talking-
What?
And were calling each other and just using all kinds of profanity. So my concern was just to get them out.
At one point, after purchasing another round of alcoholic drinks, the waitress gave them only orange juice, telling investigators it's what they do if they believe someone has had enough alcohol. Around 8
They just gave him orange
with his
juice.
arms around Jenica, with his head laying in her lap.
He
he's
was
fucked.
passed out. He was about to go to sleep, and they're like, "Yeah, he can't sleep up there." And I was like, "Yeah, it's probably best he leaves." So that's why
the girl goes, yeah, he's tired. I'm gonna drive it. He was drinking, so
Which
like,
girl said that?
Jen. She goes, I'm gonna drive his truck, and I go, perfect. And I walked to the door, and then I went back to the bar.
Jackson stays behind at the cafe while the rest of the friend group prepares to leave. A short time later, the truck can be seen pulling into the driveway of their friend's house. As the doors open, Jacob exits the driver's seat, confirming Jenica's claim that the two swapped seats along the way. The two talk for a while and briefly hug before Jacob enters the driver's seat once more.
Oh, yeah, see?
To Micah's car to wait for her friend, while Jacob...
Yep, he got behind the wheel and dipped. Yep, there's a video.
Lisa Mancuso would be violently struck and killed less than 10 minutes later.
Damn, RP.
Still, according to a family friend, Jacob has no memory of being behind the wheel.
I said, nothing? You can't remember anything? He goes, I remember being at breakfast. He goes, and then...
Look at he took off!
Next thing he remembered was his dad waking him up.
As more video footage is uncovered and additional
Damn.
friends are interviewed,
Fuck that guy.
investigators learn that Jacob began drinking as early as 11 p.m. the night before. After visiting multiple bars throughout the night, he enjoyed additional drinks with his friends at an abandoned racetrack.
When you guys are at the abandoned racetrack, and you guys are drinking, about how much did you guys drink between everybody?
I think there was like a 12-pack that we had in the truck. So that split between everyone, which is just, what is that, 2.5 beers? Probably 3 beers each.
When you guys were...
Yo, I bet his liver hates that guy. I'm just kidding.
At the racetrack, what'd you guys do?
I bet his liver hates him.
Or
just drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks.
According to police records, 8 crushed beer cans were found in a dumpster, removed from Jacob's truck prior to the
He's for sure depressed or something's going on with that guy.
They'd been thrown
that's
father,
drinking.
Lieutenant Moore, who openly admitted he did so before knowing the truck was involved in the accident.
Oh,
so
of course.
Could be protein,
evidence.
The Coors Light, and the Monster. I picked up a whole handful of crap out of the back of his truck and threw it in here.
Of course he did.
While Jacob's father was seemingly conflicted over whether Jacob parked the truck in its usual spot,
Where he normally parks it, on the side of my house.
Well, why is his truck over here? It's never parked over here. It's weird.
the camera system his father gave police ultimately showed Jacob arriving at home and exiting the driver's seat himself.
Oh,
In an interview recorded on the day of Lisa's death, a deputy acknowledged Lieutenant Moore's concern that the investigation might appear to show him preferential treatment.
Obviously.
In 26 years, there are untold sacrifices you've made. There are things that you gave up, things that you did for the better of, whether it be a citizen or an agency or another officer, or things that you'll never get recognized for, things that you'll never get back, things that you've had to deal with that are untold and never will be told.
They're basically telling them, bro, don't be
police.
favored towards your son because he's your son.
And
he did a bad thing. That's
for
what
that
you're
to
trying
be
to know.
called into, when something like this happens, because there's automatically that, well, he's protecting his kid, he's doing this, he's doing that, and I want to do everything to.
He is protecting his kid.
Yeah,
and he did.
protecting anybody. I know. That's why we're having this conversation, because I had a feeling. Not protecting anybody.
Though Jacob claimed to have no memory of the incident, he Googled DUI manslaughter on his phone at 2:37 p.m., less than 10 minutes before his father reached out to deputies.
He should get a
He
charge
sent
for
a text
that.
message to a close friend
He
an
knew.
hour later, one that seemed to suggest he knew what was coming.
Yeah, see, he knew what was coming.
He said, "Hey, I love you, just so you know that." And I said, "What makes you say that?"
See?
He said, "I might be going away."
He knew.
At the time the Ford
He knew he was
F-250
gonna go away
was seized
for-
by police,
for a while.
detectives
Not a
were
while, but
unable
he was
to
gonna go away.
prove that Jacob was behind the wheel at the time of the crash and couldn't get a warrant for a sample of Jacob's blood. DNA taken from the broken headlight of the truck would later come back as a match to 43-year-old Lisa
Damn,
Mancuso.
R.I.P., what
After a
the
warrant for his
fuck?
arrest was issued, 20-year-old Jacob Moore, in the company of his lawyer,
Bro is 20?
surrendered voluntarily at the
20? He looks like he's at least 30. No, that's crazy.
station.
That's crazy. Age is hitting him
His
hard,
bond was set at $200,000.
which he put up.
In April of 2025, as part of a plea deal, Jacob pleaded guilty to manslaughter and leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death. He was later sentenced in 2025 to serve 4 years in the Arizona
4
Department
years,
of
that's it.
Corrections.
4 years for killing somebody. She was like 40, 43, so you're telling me that 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, had he not killed her, she would have been dead by 47? That's what you're telling me. That's crazy. All right, like I'm
Bye, have a great time.
We are out.